Today, we are discussing how being in a rush, being in a hurry is only true in our head. Rush is imaginary from an energetic and astrological perspective. And so that's what we're discussing today. This is episode 63 of Real Occult, where we apply numerology and astrology to the material world. So let's jump right into it. Rush is imaginary. What does that mean and why are we talking about it? Well, today, January 14th, 2026, is a 7 life path, 5 energy day. The life path we get from adding every number of the date together. 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 6. 16, 1 and 6 gives us 7. So we have the base 7 life path. Today is the 14th. The 1 and 4 combine together to give us 5. So we have the base 7 life path with the base 5 day energy. And so 7 energy, the 7 life path, is divine intelligence. It is spirituality. It is isolation. Can lead to loneliness. And the 7 energy, unlike the 2, which is another divine energy, 7's divine intelligence. 2 is more divine intuition. It's more intuitive than the raw intellect that the 7 brings. The 7 tends to teach through material loss. So if we think of the number 7, it's a cross, and then it just goes down. A cross strikes down. A cross strikes down. So status quo, loss. Status quo, loss. The 7 tends to teach us through loss. Material loss, physical loss, pain, hardship, challenge, isolation, loneliness, all of these types of experiences it gives us these types of experiences so that we learn the lesson we're meant to learn. Today is the 5 day energy. 5 energy is entertainment, adaptability, versatility, change. It grabs attention. And so we have 7 life path, the types of activities, the path of the day. We're going to learn something today. And we are going to do that. I'm going to teach 7 life path through grabbing attention, 5 energy, releasing the podcast. Hopefully you learn something, 7 energy, and it changes actions moving forward. You change your actions moving forward, that 5 day energy. We're going to learn something, we're going to change. And so we are in 2026. The one universal year. We just started a new 9-year cycle. The last cycle from 2017, 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 7 is 10. That base 1 energy concluded in 2025. 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 5 is 9. Completion of the cycle. And so now we are opening a new 9-year cycle, and we are just at the very beginning of it, which is why we're making this. Which is why I'm recording this for you. There is, as we begin to start new things, as the universe puts us into new experiences, we start to change our routines, our habits, we change the emotional commitments we change friend groups, jobs, what have you. Whatever's going on in your life. As we enter this new 9-year cycle, it is very important that we remember, as all these new things start to unfold and we start to get these glimpses and sneak peeks and insights into what these next 9 years have in store for us, it's important that we do not try to rush. So some of us, we have spent the last 2 9-year cycles. We spent the last 18 years slowly building up learning this skill, learning that skill, having this experience, meeting these people, so that we can maximize our material gain in this 9-year cycle. On the other hand, some of us, this is where we are finalizing the foundation so that we can take advantage across the next 9-year cycle. We're all in different spots of our journey. And that's why, well, I was going to say something else. I digress. As we begin to move into this new 9-year cycle, it's important we do not rush. If we do try to rush the results, it only leaves us in pain. Emotional pain, physical pain. However, the universe delivers a little bit of pain in order to get you to hopefully change your actions and slow down. That could be massive wins followed by huge losses. That could be just slamming your head against the wall, trying to force something to work. Everything in this universe unfolds exactly as it should, exactly when it's supposed to, and it does so because of Saturn and its ring. So Saturn's ring ensures we learn the lessons we're meant to learn in this lifetime. There is no escaping Saturn's ring. Some people are rushing through life. This was me across the last 9-year cycle. I was trying to force things to happen on my timeline, when in reality, I wasn't energetically prepared by the universe to get the results that I wanted. I didn't put in the inputs to receive the outputs I desired. Newton's third law: for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. For every input we give the universe, we will receive an output. And based on our accumulated karma, that ratio can change. So as we are entering this new 9-year cycle, some of us will be on the front side of Saturn's ring. We're trying to rush through life. That only results in smashing your head against the wall repeatedly as Saturn slowly moves through the sky. There's no outrunning Saturn on the front side. On the other hand, some people are resisting life, and Saturn's ring is having to drag them forward, drag them into new experiences, drag them into change. That's just as painful. Both sides of the extreme are extremely painful, and we do not want to be living there. We want to be living in full alignment with our purpose and our karmic destiny. And we do this by fulfilling the role we're meant to fulfill for society as a whole. And we learn that through our foundational layer of karma, through our birth chart, and through the current transits that we are experiencing. So that's what signs are the planets currently in what house, based on that foundational birth chart, what house is that sign and planet sitting in and moving through right now. Either way, no matter where you're sitting, trying to rush our way through life only results in pain. And this one universal year, this one energy, just starting the year, a lot of us are getting a big boost of emotional energy. The universe is showing us through material accumulation that it is on our side and that we are moving in the right direction. That does not mean we go ahead and we rush, because Saturn's ring will stop us every single time. Everything unfolds exactly as it should when it is supposed to. So what does that mean when we're sitting there and we are wanting results to happen faster? All it means is take a step back, take a deep breath, and allow the experiences to unfold in front of us. With the faith, with the belief that everything will unfold as it should, that the universe is on our side, that if we do continue to do the things we know we should do, as we're getting these divine downloads from the universe, these thoughts are popping in our head. Ooh, I really should do this. Ooh, I really shouldn't do that. Making sure we do those things we know we should do and we avoid the things we know we should avoid. And if we do that, the universe will be on our side, it will support us, and we will get the results we are destined to get. And the more we fulfill the role we're meant to fulfill, the more material goods we are able to accumulate, because these are all simply stores of energy. So if you make $20 an hour and you go to work for 1 hour, you are trading 1 hour of our energy, of your energy. You eat food, you sleep, you get sunlight. You have all of these thousands of chemical reactions happening in your body, and we direct them towards work for 1 hour in exchange for $20. Those $20 energetically represent 1 hour of our chemical reactions dedicated to a purpose. As we accumulate more and more material goods, all we are doing is accumulating more and more stores of energy. If the universe deems you are not able to responsibly steward the amounts of energy you currently have, whether that's you have a ton of material goods, you have millions of dollars in multiple houses and a bunch of cars, or you are renting a single studio with 3 roommates and you don't even know if you're going to make your rent this month. Regardless of which circumstance you're in, or you're like most of us and you're somewhere in the middle, the material accumulation we have is a way, a singular way. There's lots of them, but is one of the ways that we can examine how well we are fulfilling our role. The better you fulfill that role, the more literal material energy you will be able to be responsible for. The universe deems you able to be a good steward, so you are blessed with more. And now you're able to accumulate more. We're getting off track. The whole point, I don't want this to be a very long talk. I'm rambling all over the place. If you're still listening, I genuinely appreciate you for listening. The whole point of this entire message. Rush is imaginary. The universe is on your side. You are meant to win. We simply have to learn the lessons we're meant to learn in this lifetime. Point blank, period. We can learn those lessons through big wins for doing what we're supposed to be doing. We can learn those lessons through massive losses, pain, hardships, and challenges. We have not a lot, we have micro amounts of control over which side of the fence we end up on. In these micro moments of, I know I shouldn't do this thing, and we have that split second to decide which path we're going to choose. Both of those paths are already laid out for us. If we choose to do it, that path is already predestined. If we choose not to do it, that path is also predestined, already laid out for us. We get these micro moments of which one am I going to choose? Am I going to listen to my gut instinct, or am I going to ignore it? Ignore this sign from the universe and continue to not fulfill the role that I was born here to fulfill. The choice is ours. Whichever one we decide, there is no reason to be in a rush, because everything will unfold exactly as it should. Saturn and its ring ensures it. If you made it this far, like I said, I genuinely appreciate you for listening. If you have any questions, you can always send me an email, tristan@realoccult.com. I also have a free, 100% completely free school community where we help parents improve their children's spiritual foundation through our multi-layered numerology and astrology system. And it's not just for kids, it's for the family as a whole. The best way to improve your child's spiritual foundation is to improve your own spiritual foundation. And we do that through our multi-layered numerology and astrology system. That is school.com/real occult. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. The universe is on your side. There's no reason to be in a rush at the beginning of this 9-year cycle with all of this one energy. So one energy, we didn't even cover it real quick. One energy is new beginnings, creation. It gets the ball rolling. So if you think of one energy is masculine, 2 energy is feminine, 3 energy is childlike playfulness. So if you think of building a house, there's just raw land. One energy comes along and creates the structure. It creates the house. It puts up the building. Two energy, that divine feminine, now comes along and turns that house into a home. It makes it warm. It makes it comfortable to live in. It is an inviting environment, somewhere you would like to be. Three energy, that playful, childlike energy, now comes along and maximizes what's there. So one energy creates it, two energy improves upon it, three energy takes it and runs with it. And so that's what the next 3 years have to look like. What we have to look forward is these overarching generalized themes. And now based on your personal years, your personal months, the personal days you have within these next 3 years, you'll have your own little nuance and nuanced experiences through that energy. But those are the overarching universal themes we are going to be going through. This one, energies we're creating, we're changing, we're breaking away from these old habits, cycles, and patterns, setting new ones. Next year, that two, universal year is going to come along. We're going to improve upon what was laid down in this 1 year. That three energy is going to come and we're going to maximize it. They're going to take it and run with it. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. I appreciate you for listening, and I will talk to you again soon.